Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be looking at Odysseus, PewDiePie's self-hosted AI system. Without further ado, let's jump into it. So what is Odysseus? It's an AI platform similar to Claude or ChatGPT, for example. The only difference is that it's self-hosted. What that means is your data is your data. It's not going to some big data center or anything like that. It stays directly at home on your system. Your questions, your chats, your projects, everything, all staying in one place, your system. We're going to be setting everything up using Docker, but first we need to actually get Docker set up on our system. I have a fresh, clean Linux VM, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with everything. First, we're going to need to set up the Docker repository. I'm here on the Docker website, and we're going to copy and paste the following commands you see right here. Once we have the repository set up, we're going to go ahead and install all our Docker packages. Now that we have Docker set up, we're going to do git clone so we can get the Odysseus repository on our system. With our repository cloned, we're going to go ahead and cd into our Odysseus folder. Once inside our Odysseus folder, we're going to copy the example environment we have by doing the following command on screen. Afterwards, we're going to run the build command, and what this does, it's going to set up Odysseus for us. That way we can go ahead and use it. With everything set up for us, we need to log in. The default user login is going to be admin, and while we were setting everything up, we were given a temporary password. To find this password, we're just going to do a grep command like so on screen to find our temporary password. And here's our temporary password right here. So let's go ahead and log in. Like I said, our default user is admin, and we're just gonna paste our temporary password into our password field. Now that we're logged in, let's go ahead and change our default password by going to our settings. Before we download the models, there's this cool, interesting little feature that I want to point out with Odysseus. When we go to Cookbook, Odysseus takes a look at our system and recommends what models that we should use. So I just thought this was a pretty interesting feature. So let's just go ahead and get those models downloaded. We're here on Ollama.com, and this part's really easy. We're just going to copy and paste the following command that we see on screen for Linux. Now that we have Ollama downloaded, let's go ahead and pull some models. To download our AI models, it's really simple. All we have to do is just do Ollama, run, followed by the AI model in question that you want to download. With Ollama and our AI models downloaded, we need to be able to have them to communicate with Odysseus. To do that, we're going to input the following commands on screen. Pause it, look at the video, make sure you have everything correct, and let me explain this command to you. By default, Ollama only listens on our local machine. That means Docker cannot reach it. So with these commands, it's telling Ollama to listen on all network interfaces instead. So by doing these commands, everything is able to talk to everything. Can we get an API? Sure. Are there free APIs out there? Yes, but to me, I just prefer this way over getting a API key instead. Switching back over to Odysseus, we're going to click on the Add Models tab right here, and we're going to paste in the following IP address right here. And like I said, this is allowing Docker, Odysseus, our AI models, it's allowing everything to talk to everything. As you can see here, there is an option to add different API keys from different AI models like Claude and ChatGPT, for example. But like I said, I just prefer doing it this way and not using the API keys. We're gonna click add, and as you can see here, it says here that we have 2 models ready for use. And right here in the chat box, we're gonna go ahead and do /setup local, and it's gonna ask for that same IP address that we did earlier. And it lets us know that we're all set and we're ready to go. So I am running this on a VM, and off camera I went ahead and downloaded a third AI model, something more lightweight and VM friendly. So this is the AI model that we're going to be using for our example here. So we're just gonna do a simple question. We're just gonna ask what color is the sky, and as you can see here, it's producing a response. It's not the fastest, but it gets the job done. So using our AI models and Odysseus, we're able to do a lot more with this system. We're able to do some deep research. We're able to do different prompts, upload different files, documents, things of that nature. Going to the brain section of Odysseus, it's going to remember previous chats that we have. So if we're in a whole new chat and we need to recall something from a different chat, Odysseus is going to be able to pull those memories from a previous chat. I haven't messed around with it yet, but it looks like we're able to generate our own skills like Claude AI can do. An example of a skill would be, let's say we want to generate an email, but we want it to sound human, not AI. What we can do is we can write out a skill telling our system, hey, make sure you sound human and not like an AI at all. And then going forward, whatever emails that our system will write, it will write it as if it's a human and not an AI, for example. And we're even able to give our system tasks. For example, let's say it's Monday morning. We can give our system a task to be like, hey, at 9 o'clock, give me the headlines from everything that happened this weekend. And then what it will do is our AI system, it will go ahead and generate a list of all the major headlines that happened that weekend. So that's it, guys. That's Odysseus. I'm only scratching the surface of what this system is capable of. Let me know down in the comments if you have it, if you like it, dislike it, share with everyone what you're using this for. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, buy my book, link down below, and like always, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you on the next one.